Your spirit has been calling for answers. You're not imagining it. Welcome to Amelia's Spiritual Show. I'm just gonna present Kuandyk a little bit. We have another episode today of Amelia's Spiritual Show, and we have Kuandyk with us. He's from Kazakhstan. And also I just want to make sure that we hear you, because I did do a montage before to advertise for the GoFundMe platform, and it was hard for us to hear you, so just try to speak as loud as you can so that people can hear you. And so Kuandyk found the Army of Angels United about, I believe, 1 year ago, and he's been a victim, a survivor of microwave, direct weapon energy, and also nuclear energy, also sleep deprivation. His work has been targeted also. He's doing a lot of videos and effort to find the right people that will be able to help all of us that are targeted. If you're a targeted individual, you can also follow me on my Instagram, the Army of Angels United. We are now about 70 people that are targeted worldwide in this private group. And I'm posting every Wednesday a Zoom link to have basically a support chat that is completely free at 9 p.m. EST for everybody. And I'm also in certain times when we have donation, I'm giving back 20% back to other targets that have a GoFundMe platform. So I did give a donation to Kuandyk also in the past. Unfortunately, in Kazakhstan, they are not allowed to have a GoFundMe platform for some reason. But usually GoFundMe platform are worldwide. So as long as you have your GoFundMe platform, I can make exceptions sometimes. Like Kuandyk have been very supportive and very present on social media. As long as you follow the Army of Angels United, that you share the videos, that you are also joining, and that you are showing yourself during the Zoom call, and hopefully that you also start to bring your testimony in the world and share your stories. The more testimonies that we have, the more that we'll be able to stop this modern slavery and this targeting. So Kuandyk, can you tell us since which year you have been targeted?
Yes, I'm targeted from 2018. I live in Kazakhstan. I experienced it. Torture with radio frequencies and radiation waves from my neighbors. They working in special services and also military, and they torture me 24 hours a day. I appeal to many authorities. They did not find anything, and don't want anyone to help me with this issue. And also
So Kuandyk, before we continue with your story, can you tell us, so you have been targeted since 2013 in Kazakhstan, but do you know what started it all? Because I love to gather all testimonies of different victims worldwide, and so that we can understand like what is the main common reason why people are targeted in the first place. There's absolutely no reason for that. I'm not saying that there should be a reason, but there's definitely always the same type of things that is coming back. Sometimes it's because you have a different opinions in your work, and maybe your co-workers can target you, like psychopaths that are there. They can abuse their powers somehow. But what do you think was
I think that
thing that basically started everything?
Yes, I think that main reason is experience. They experience new tech devices on me later. They have more powerful devices and can sell it to other rich countries. I think so.
Okay,
But
so you think that they were here to test the technology on you, basically?
yes, yes. Also, I think maybe because for activist positions and for my uh, uh, opposition criticism, the politicians, workers, maybe
Have you, before
also.
2013, Kuandyk, before 2013, were you speaking on social media about any subject, or was it just to your friends in private?
Yes, I always not speaking, but just typing some comments. Maybe it's also was reason I don't know really, but I think main reason is that they experiments new devices with waste directed energy waste and uh, make more uh, powerful and high-tech devices and then sold it to
Got it.
other countries.
Okay,
To
so you think so? Can you explain it in simpler way so everyone can understand? So you're saying that they are wanting to sell this technology to rich countries, and first they have to test it on some people like you, for example.
yes, they experience it on me, for example, and then sell it to other countries and make money. Also, they can save our power and use it against activists or another politician, opposition speakers, and someone else's.
Yeah. Like I have to just do a little link with my own story. Like for me, I have been targeted since 2021. I released a drawing on social media that I've done, and after releasing that drawing, I started to feel the first electroshock on my body. I believe I was targeted in my case because I was taking back my power. And most of the times, like you can have artists, singers, they like being creative and connecting back to yourself, to your heart is very powerful, and it can threaten people that may have played with you like a toy in the past. And in my case, they have told me, like when I started to be targeted, that they were here to test some technology on me. And I really believe that there's a link with human sacrifices, human rituals, where they basically sacrifice other people in exchange of technology. And then they test this technology after on those people that they have sold on the dark web, or for some humiliation rituals, or some collective abuse, or all of those things like that. But just if you're creative in the first place, there's a lot of famous artists that did suicide themselves. They took their life, like just for being creative, having a creative power. And I've done a lot of research about that. It's not just about having different opinions or thinking in a different way. Also, sometimes you can become a threat just because you are becoming a creator and you become a manifester, because you can no longer be used as a puppet to, let's say, in politics, like vote for a person that they would love that to elect, for example. So, anyways, let's keep going with the story of Kuandyk today. So, Kuandyk, so far, what help have you gotten since you have been targeted since 2013? Like, if you can name some associations or some people that have helped you, or anything that was able to be, you know, good to protect you from all of this targeting.
no one, no one was helping me with this issue because many people not understand what it is and not believe to it. They many people says that it's impossible. They can't understand it and don't have any knowledge about physics and how it can work.
Yeah.
And
Well, I know you did share some group of people in our group chat on the Army Evangelists United on Instagram. And by the way, again, if you are watching this, you're a targeted individual, you can always join us. You can send me a private message and I'm gonna add you to the group. And here you're gonna have like, you know, tips from other survivors. You're gonna have also the Zoom call that we have every Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST. And Kuandyk has shared like a website of like a few men who are also giving awareness, right, about this.
yes,
What is it
I say
called?
I say it about my countries,
Oh,
not
you're
from
talking
other
about in
countries.
Kazakhstan. So you have found help outside Kazakhstan, but not in your own country. I
And
understand.
yes, that's right.
Do you think it's due to corruption? A lot of people are corrupted and silenced.
Yes, it's silence, and no one want to
They're scared.
speak about it and uh, show me any help in my countries. But online, from many TI communities, I get helps. Many people speaking about this issue, saying their stories and how get protected. Many people says that they can use copper or aluminum shields to get protected
Yeah.
from direct energy weapons, but I not used it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And they
We need to have some type of Faraday cage. I remember when I was in Miami, I was evilly targeted. I'm always targeted till that day. Now I am in Canada, and the targeting is still here on different level in different ways every day. But I remember I was buying some crystals and some pads and some like protective clothing, but that was not really working. I think what really help is to go in places where there's not a lot of connections, like satellites, because it is, even if you don't have your phone with you, they will still be able to target you. They're not targeting you with your phone, they're targeting you with the cell towers. So the point is to really go and, like, for me, I had to dig myself into the sand. I completely dig my legs in the sand and then the pain stopped. I was targeted evilly. I thought I would lose my legs at some point when I was in Miami, and I run to the beach. And if you're ever targeted like that, like, and you're near a beach, my advice to you is go in the sand or go underground garage that has no satellites, because this is how they can trace you and target you the most. And I have also to talk about this. I don't know if you heard about it, Kuandyk, but now there's a lot of AI centers that are being built worldwide, and it's very concerning. A lot of people are complaining about it, that it creates health issues, that even animals and birds are dying around it, and that it does take a lot of the water. Plus, even more than that, what I've seen is that this water that is in the AI centers could be potentially be taken from underground bunkers that are being built, like entire cities underground. And as you know, on this planet, people are getting sick, and there's a lot more radiation. They could be living really good underground. And so that's why we have seen, I don't know, did you saw, Kuandyk, that a lot of billionaires and wealthy people are building like houses underground and bunkers? Have you seen that?
I know, seen that, but I noticed from news in internet, also in our countries, many rich persons have their own underground buildings.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
just a little know about it. Many people don't know what's going on,
yeah,
and they also uses infiltration system in my apartment. When I put the police, they not found anything, and I says that uh, we should make some technical expertise to find something. But I wrote also about it to our president, and no get any help with this issue.
yeah,
But our country is very rich and have many professionals and can buy many tools for this reason to make some expertise and laboratory expertise also and find
yeah.
something, but they don't do it.
Yeah, we are in the man lab elaborated weapon right now, through our food that we have, through the air that we breathe, through the cell towers, and it's and the AI centers. I believe it's gonna be for something else, like targeted justice, as mentioned. I believe that it could be concerning the neurological control that they would want to have on mass population, a more submissive population, that they say. And this is why we had like the biggest shift of awakening that ever happened in all history. And more than that, we have whistleblower, just like you, Kuandyk, today, by sharing, by speaking, by being courageous, and coming in front of a camera today. These are testimonies that will be able to stop those people behind this dark agenda from building AI centers, from targeting the population with cell towers and a lot more things like that. We are going to be the one that will stop those evil individuals that are corrupted, obviously, and that are choosing money over humanity. And so it's very important, if you're watching this and you have information that you are in a cold criminal organization, that you have been accepting money, just like Chelsea. She has been very loud about it on social media, and I'm so proud of her, and I'm so proud to be her friend. When she told me some information about the corruption within the healthcare system, I almost threw up, to be honest, because I was like, it really opened my eyes to how many people walk among us in this world, and that are actors and actresses pretending to be good people while they are just half conscious, and like, I'm not sure how to describe them, but it's very scary when you think about it. So I feel like people on social media are doing an amazing job, and I'm so proud that we're one of them with the Army of Angels United, with Kuandyk. Thank you, Monsieur Active. Thank you. You two, be strong. Yes, we're very strong all together. And I have to tell you also, we cannot be strong, we cannot be scared. We have to just understand that they are going very far, but to be able to see through the illusion, through their dark agenda, this is what we have to see. We have to see how far they're willing to go to have more money, more power, more control. And this is exactly what is happening. It's right in front of our eyes. And we are now speaking. We are now building movement. We have now more whistleblowers. We have more people walking out of cult, of criminal organizations. And, they are kind of like showing themselves right now, like they're auto-destructing themselves, and we have to let them do what they do best. We have to let them do what they have to do, and this is how we will be able to stop them, by letting them go too far, and their money will not be able to protect them, because we have laws and they will not be able to go against them, and they already broke so many laws, fundamental rights also, for their little technology and their little pathetic will of wanting to go faster and wanting to have like the 6G right now. It's like ridiculous. So I don't know if you, what do you think about the 6G coming up, Kuandyk?
Now, what I think about
The 6G
what?
coming, the
What
6G.
was?
Like now we have the 5G, right? The 5G on our phone.
Yes,
They're
yes.
wanting to increase it to the 6G. What do you think about that?
I don't understand your question.
You know, like on your phone, you have like a 5, right? For the connection. It's 5G. It used to be 4, now it's 5, and now they're wanting to upgrade to the 6G. So, like the connection, the internet connection. Anyways,
No, really, what 4G or 5G or 6G, it's increased speed of internet connections and frequency that can know that can have strong ways of connections for internet. What it means? It means
yeah.
that today we have new technology like robotics and air taxis and GPS. It can fast send signals to many devices and get feedback from their devices and work really fast.
Yeah,
And with
exactly.
new technology,
Yeah, so
also
someone in
like
the comments, yeah, someone in the comment section is saying we must fight for our lives because criminals have no limits. And you know, more than that, I have to tell you something else. Now they are trying to hire more terrorists and kids that have been in cold criminal organization, corrupted families, and they have been trained like soldier in a silent war that is now recognized as a modern day Holocaust. And you know, they are going to an extent of making people think that their life is worthless, and they're using programs, they're using a lot of tools and technology to disconnect people from their light, from their humanity, their compassion. This is how also they're able to train people to become serial killers, so that people have no personality, no compassion. And so this is what we're facing: sociopath, psychopath, pervert, and narcissistic people having toys in their hands that are now more affordable, unfortunately. So we're also really happy because, like I said, there's a big shift of awakening that happened in the world, which means a lot of people noticed that they were not their thoughts, they were not their bodies, they were consciousness, they were energies, and they realized also a lot of things. They started to see the world for what it is. They started to see past the illusion, and more than that, now everybody is able to see what is finally happening with the Epstein files that has came out, with the food industry, with, let's say, you know, the warnings about the AI centers being built. It's right in front of in front of our eyes, and I feel like it's very scary, it's very disgusting, it's very dark, but also the good thing about this is that now people, I believe, they will come back more in communities, more like to the old times, like coming back together in the farm and like more doing things in a simple manner, maybe less phones, less televisions, and more like we used to be before all of this nonsense and technology came in the picture. What do you think about
Yes,
that?
I think that we can grow awareness about this issue worldwide that people faces every day in their life. They can't find job and financials for living and have many troubles with it because they experiment and feels many burns in their bodies and noises and distractions, health, and
Yeah, and
may,
can you tell me something like so? How is it with the sleep deprivation? How like is it every day or is it once in a while? What are they doing to
yeah,
you?
the sleep deprivation is
So you keep
it's
on waking up all the time. No, I'm talking for you, like your own. Like all does it happen? Is it every day that they do this to you or?
yes, it's every day.
Yeah.
I can't relax and just sleep at day or at night, and they uses heating waves that heat my bodies
So
and with
keep you
frequencies
awake.
simulates any pains from inner organs and also heating my head, my eyes, my ears, my heart, my genitals organs also, and
Yeah, sorry.
uh, can
For
hit.
me, lately they have been sending a lot of electroshock on my legs, like in the sun. I believe they're able to use laser. That could explain all of the marks and nerves, skin problems that people may is connected to those perverted individuals who are trying to affect the confidence of people and create chaos, division. But one of the things we can do definitely is use those laser and IR technology to target the physical body of people, finances, and even the health of people. And for me, they have been targeting my legs a lot, my throat, because I'm very loud and I use voice a lot to speak as I'm becoming a speaker. And also, I do sing a lot when I'm in my house to really raise my vibrational energy. If I have an advice to all of you, it's to really continue your passion you have, that it is to do sports, running, singing or whatever it is. For me, like they also use the V2K skull technology a lot, verbal abuse, and injecting as much violence as they can into me, to tell me that I'm losing my time singing and all of that, and sending the electroshock a lot on my throat chakra and on my boobs, on my legs, on my eyes. Also, at some point, I had to sleep with big crystals because they were trying to make me blind. It didn't work, so thank God. I'm very grateful that I'm still able to walk and see and smell, and that's what we should all be grateful for. But just so you all realize what they have in their hands, and yesterday I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to be in court and just give testimony and to see all of those corrupted families and criminal organizations locked down, including those who are behind all of this dark agenda and this IR technology. It's going way too far. And Kuandyk, I have to tell you, I'm so proud of you for being so strong and if you could just, let's say, maybe tell the world, like, or tell other targeted individuals some of your tips that has helped you to survive till, because you have been targeted till since 2013, so it's a pretty long time. It's like almost 10 years, sorry, more than 10 years. It's like now 13 years targeted, so it's a very long time.
Thank you, Amelia, very much. First of all, we should to find any communities to speak with this issue. Right on all socials media, grow awareness. For my health, I used is walking out on the street 5-10 kilometers. No eat sugar and salt, and get cold showers, and so sometimes go to lake and swim there, and ride on bicycle, and on the fresh air, breathing and relax.
That's
That's
really good.
can help sometimes. And drink water, not tea or coffee, only water.
Water. That's really good. So no tea, no coffee. Try to have more water. I just had an electroshock on my throat. So they have been doing this a lot, as I have been singing since 2021. I created the Army of Angels, a karaoke behind the scene, and I was able to kind of tell people what they were doing in my field, in my magnetic field, that they have been hacking. You know, like they can hack an airplane or they can hack a phone. They can do the same thing on people today. So this is what we're proving, and that already has been proven. And they want to hide this and censor people because they are making a lot of money with that. And those individuals, they are just terrorists. They're nothing more than that. But anyways, so that's a really good tip from you, Kuandyk. Thank you so much. And if I have to tell you my tips, I will tell you, first of all, speaking loudly on social media has been like a therapy. I don't know for you, Kuandyk. Do you think it has helped you to be open on social media and to gather with other targeted individuals and to speak up?
Yes. First of all, we should try to speak rights on all socials. Most engaging socials is Substack, X platform, and also Threads for today. On TikTok and YouTube, we have facing some moderations and other issues. Most freely we can speak on X, Substack, and on Threads. I think
For me, so far, YouTube is really good too. Personally, I have no censorship from YouTube. They're pretty open. We can find a lot of targeted people also speaking. I just saw today the war against narcissism. He's doing an amazing job, and he's actually living in the same city that I do. He's exposing all of the gang stalkers and the people that have been trying to attempt to, interrupt his life. And so also Instagram, they have been amazing, and TikTok also. I don't feel I have a lot of censor because I feel like I'm really speaking from my real story, which they cannot censor. And I feel like since 5 years that I started to speak about the neurological control, the gang stalking, and all of that, they have been less the censorship is a lot less than it used to be. And I believe because maybe there's less people reporting my videos too, they're still doing it. I still have my account that I have to get back. They're still flagging my videos sometimes, but if you do a report, they can put back your video. But they're going to try, because those group that came against you, they have been convinced that they were on the right side and that no one will believe the victim. They really thought they were in a position to abuse the victim forever, and they never thought it will come out as fast as it has come out. And you know, the Epstein files, the AI Center, the whistleblowers, all of the association being created, it's only the start. And the resistance that they have, the censorship that they have, we have a huge resistance on the other side. A resistance of being fearless, of being of speaking our truth peacefully, of only speaking from a true story, and on coming together and exposing, people from all over the world, from different angles and different ways, to dismantle a prostitution ring of electronic torture, a modern slavery, a modern day Holocaust, and a satellite terrorism, where individuals have accepted money to target their own kinds of people, enslave their own kinds of people, and study them like toys, like Tamagotchi, or in some cases like targeted justice. They have felt and they have overheard that they were seen as turkeys. Can you imagine? So we are also seeing cases of cannibalism coming out, where human flesh has been found into some restaurants and fast food. I can tell you that it's very discouraging to see all of that, but it's also really exciting, because I feel the world, as much as there's wars, there's the food industry and the AI center that are making us a little bit depressed and scared, we are seeing also, like I said before, we're seeing the darkness revealing itself and revealing their agenda, revealing what was behind the scene all along. And we are seeing more people coming back to what we used to have more in the past, like bringing good things from the past and leaving the bad, barbaric system in the past. Because if you look back and you ask me, do I want to live in the past? I will tell you no. I would have tell you yes before, but then I've done my research, and oh my god, Kuandyk. I don't know if you did your research on what happened in the past, but it was disgusting, like barbaric to another extent. And so we do have more rights that we used to have, and we have fought, we have stood up to have the rights that we have today. And it's not true that certain people that accept money will take our beautiful paradise that we have, will take this gift, this love, this light that we are. It's not true. And unfortunately, we will lose things. Things will be destroyed because of those greedy individuals who accept to do those horrifying things. But good things will come out of that. Truth will come out of that. And also, this is how we will be able to go in court, international court, and have this collective lawsuit, and come all of us all together with our testimonies, with our stories, and we will be strong enough to stop all of what they're trying to do and protect our planet, our animals, our water, our food, our resources, and our rights also. So if you're seeing this, don't be scared. It is scary, but we have to let them go too far so that they reveal themselves. This is how we will be able to stop them. It's a part of it, unfortunately. And now we have collected enough proof, and we are more and more people going in court. There's also, I don't know if you heard Kuandyk. Have you heard of all other targeted individuals in the United States that have found microchips in their bodies?
I heard about it from Anna Toledo, the lawyer from Targeted Justice.
Yeah.
She says that he go to she is a doctor, and doctor was betrayed. He's and she trying to find implant in her body, and I forgot it, but she find
I am ready.
Or can't find services. I wrote at comments that she can go to the Mind Nexus company, and they have many tools to help to her.
Yes.
Also, from church in my bedroom, I have issue with memories. I can't forget.
Can you explain better for people, because try to speak a bit louder too.
I'm also from radiation waves that neighbors hitting me. I have issues with my memories. I can't forget some things. What should I to do? What I planned, and they hitting with high temperature my head, and uses with vibration frequencies waves, and it can distract my health. But I checked my health from all doctors in hospitals, and they says that everything is very good. But I use every day.
The thing is, what they can do is they can separate and divide people like that too. They're able to take certain memory and make you forget about it. They're able to bring back certain memory and play with it and put it back in your mind to torture you and to keep you in lower vibrational energy, just like shame, which is the lowest vibrational energy that exists. This is all their mental war. We are in a mental war, in a war on kids. And the only way to help our kids and to be able to protect us from having Alzheimer or to lose memory or to be disconnected and to become maybe a serial killer or to act out of character is to really reconnect to yourself and really do this reprogrammation, because our words are very powerful. We have more power than we could ever imagine. And even me, I see that today, and I don't know everything that I can do, because they do hide a lot of things. They don't want you to be in your full potential. But we are discovering a lot more of what we can do. And one of the things that I'm building in Amelia's Secret Paradise, my programs on my website that is coming soon, will be PDF, my book, also talking about how I survived human trafficking, talking about my childhood, what happened, and also when I've noticed the first time that I was targeted with the satellite terrorism, the prostitution ring of electronic torture. Also talking about the perversion, because we think that perversion is sexual, but I'm explaining why I feel like a spiritual porn star, what they are actually doing, and how young they can be doing all of that. They're being teach this from a young age, enslaved and trained to do all of that in cold criminal organization, corrupted families. There's kids involved in that too, and they learn how to be psychologically very perverted, where they can even sink into your thoughts and even study you like a toy, and have pleasure to maybe target their friends in school, and that could explain the bullying that we can see in school, in primary school, why there's one bully there wanting to target that other person out of nowhere, but why, it's explaining why people become serial killers, why all of that. So we need to reconnect to ourselves and ask ourselves questions and understand that we are not our thoughts, we are not our body, and this is just one of the main fundamental thing that has helped me a lot to unplug of those satanic lives and from this matrix, that we are not our thoughts, we are not our body, we are a lot more than that. And I'm very excited to do one-on-one session with people and help probably kids too that have problems to be conscious and to disconnect from this neurological control, this matrix, and all of these satanic lives that they could have been born with, and that could have been coming from generational curses and traumas coming from the father most of the time, or even the mother. And this is exactly what I'm explaining in my book, Breaking Generational Curses and Traumas and Redefining Words also. And so there's a lot of things. Also, I explain how they keep people in poverty, families in poverty. They are looking at bloodlines of people, and they do some sadistic. Like, I've seen so much videos lately. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? I have been traumatized from everything I've seen on social media. I'm not gonna lie, but social media is also a platform that is very powerful. It's also acting as a weapon of light, as much as it can expose a lot of things that is not really pleasing for our eyes. This is what we have to see, to awaken and to be the resistance that the world needs to stop those corrupted individuals and sadistic people and greedy individuals who are behind a dark agenda of neurologically control the mass population. And I want to stop with this, Kuandyk, but just to finish, I have this image in my mind, this picture of, I don't know if you have seen what has been happening, the wars, the fires everywhere, but I've seen this video where there was a group of 30 kids in front of this one person, and the 30 kids were like, we could see their bones, we could see they were mistreated, they were being enslaved, and they were forcing those 30 kids to bow in front of that one person, in front of that barbaric person. And just like Chelsea have been speaking in our videos, they were forcing her at some point to bow naked in the cold that she is now exposing. Yeah, you want to say something about that?
Can you repeat your question?
Yes, I'm just gonna finish with this. So I please use the app of Targeted Individual One Voice. I'm victim from Mexico City. Okay, yes, they did. We did had a Zoom call with them. They're amazing. But at the moment, I'm already doing the support calls that are completely free on the Amelia Just United on Zoom. Potentially, yes, we could join that too. The more people we are together, it's always better for sure. But the thing is, it is a lot for me at the moment. I'm trying to build a community and find investors and to have people that are supportive around me, which it's very rare to see. It has been actually very disappointing to see that a lot of people I've been speaking with are not always here for good intentions, and they're not really sensitive to my mission to help the world necessarily. But I'm still really hopeful that I'm gonna find people that are truly compassionate and they believe in my mission of bringing people together and help this world. But anyways, Kuandyk, thank you so much for being here. Did you want to say anything before we end this live today?
Yes, yes. I want to say that today we can prove this structure, these ways, not only with frequency tools, we can prove it with uh, sensors from IoT, sensors, internet technology. Do you hear about it? IoT, internet technology, sensors. We can find these sensors that can detect any radiations or waves from some companies. Schneider from Germany country, Schneider company. They have special sensors to detect radiation waves. We can find some specialized professionals and like smart home, set up it in our apartments or home and monitor, record and detect these frequencies, temperature, use also RGB cameras which will show our body or another points where is was heating with high temperature, uh, like thermal
Okay.
points, and record it and later gather it to our evidence and prove this crime and torture with special devices.
That's amazing, Kuandyk.
Also,
Yeah.
yes, and also I really glad to see you and hear you. You helping many peoples. I hope your book will open eyes to many peoples worldwide and help
Thank you.
peoples.
Hopefully, it's a bestseller book too. I've been manifesting to sign my book eventually, but I have to admit they are doing hardcore hacking in my phone. But it's okay. It's gonna be there, and on the way there, even if it takes more time because of the targeting and the hacking, I'm gonna have a bigger community already ready to buy my book, and so it's exciting. And I know this book, I would myself buy it, and I'm not really a reader myself. And this is how I want to do it. Like, I imagine me that don't read book, I would be like going in a place in a library to buy a book, and I would be like, making the book very exciting and not too long. And also, I am making it for kids also. Kids are going to be able to understand my book too, which is going to help kids to reconnect and to understand what is happening in the world today and what are the danger too, and a lot of things like that. So hopefully my story will be able to touch a lot of you. A little girl behind the yellow bus. And Kuandyk, was really nice talking with you. I think we're gonna be able to do a lot more lives in the future too. If you want to do another one next week, I'm gonna upload this on YouTube and I'm gonna tag you on Instagram.
Okay, okay. Just we should prepare for later.
Yes. Okay, nice seeing you. Peace.